Hey, what is up, guys? Flex Media here, bringing you yet another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Okay, so here we are. So this is the thing. This EZA is so insanely easy. I kind of just wanted to show you sort of what I'm working with in terms of the Bond of Master and Disciple team. So, like, okay, let's just say I wanted to replace Gohan. So I have a very small roster of characters that I'm working with here, and still, this EZA is just like a piece of cake. I haven't fallen below like 80% HP. I think realistically, you know, probably not a good idea. Like, obviously this guy's unawakened and stuff. Probably not a good idea to bring the exchange Goku and Gohan. I mean, you guys know why, right? Type disadvantage. You know, this guy might be all right. He does get that guaranteed guard. Or, I'm sorry, not a guaranteed guard, a high chance to guard. You know, again, I wouldn't recommend bringing any type disadvantage unit. Here's the thing. So I'm going to stick with AGL Gohan only for his defensive prowess. So, you know, he's at this point, Vegeta's got such insane damage reduction that against an AGL type enemy, the only way he'd take damage is with a crit. And my Gohan on my JP side, actually on my global side too, has no dupes in him. So the thing is we are surrounded by just so much, like, we've got a lot of powerful units. So INT Future Gohan is quite powerful. Yeah, see, and this guy has one dupe in him, and he's taking double digits before he super attacks, before any amount of damage reduction. So now he for sure, like, would be taking double digits. So I do not have INT Future Gohan, as you guys saw. I am running this team with a 70% all types leader, and he just so happens to be like the perfect typing and the perfect category for this EZA. So I kind of just wanted to sort of tear through this and just kind of show you guys that, like, I'm telling you, my JP, excuse me, my JP account is nothing, next to nothing, and I'm able to blitz through this. Now, the one, I will say, my one sort of ace in the hole here is this Rage Gohan. He is so strong, and INT type units are doing decent damage. So he doesn't have damage reduction against INT and Fizz past so level 20 and beyond, but all of the other typings he does have big time damage reduction, like 80% damage reduction or something. And this Gohan actually has one dupe in him, the INT Rage Gohan. So he's able to do crits. And again, same thing with, you know, INT Kid Goku. He's got a dupe in him. He's able to do crits. If we ever fell 58% HP or below, he would get that guaranteed crit on his active skill. And then he would proceed the rest of the turn to get a guaranteed crit. And of course, he's I believe he stacks defense and ki, you know, let's see, every turn. So so let's do this. We'll do this, and then that way the rest of our team will get an attack buff here. And I think we're probably gonna have to go one more rotation, because here's the thing. So 583,000 is just a result of, you know, not having that double 170 on the attack, but he's still only taken 5,000 on normals. Now, historically, you know, when I've been running EZAs, they do get considerably tougher. Specifically, level 29 and 30 can be the, for sure, like, it makes sense, right? But it for sure are, like, tough. They're tougher than all of the other stages, for sure, like, by a lot. So let's see how much Fizz Future Gohan takes here on a super attack. Yeah, 30,000. So that's the most damage we've taken, I think, so far. And then this INT, you know, this INT Kid Gohan, he stacked up his attack and defense. Again, if we ever fell below 58% HP, I think having this INT Kid Goku is just going to be so helpful. In these support units, so like this INT Kid Gohan, who I actually never really got around to doing a showcase on. I just, on my JP account, I don't have the support units to really truly showcase him. 1.5 is not bad on a 70 and 170 team. So, but that INT Kid Gohan, man, he stacks his attack and defense for 9 turns, and he's getting 20% attack and defense per key sphere obtained. and his defense gets so incredibly high that he actually heals you quite a bit. So as long as we're finding these INT Future Gohans, we are going to be good to go. Now, if we ever run into a situation where we can't find him, because remember, he's only been on one banner, actually on both games. So let's see, he changed that orb changing. That orb changing is so sick. Okay. We'll do this. Yeah, that's fine. I'm trying to get him. There we go. Well, we dropped down one extra one, so we'll take it. But yeah, the INT Future Gohan, he's only been on one banner on both sides. Now, I think everyone and their mother is anticipating he'll be on the banner that comes out on the 18th, the Saiyan Day banner. So there you go. Now he's taking 10K per normal, which is not great, but also, like, on this, he's probably not going to take any more than 50K. I mean, no way. 45K, so just fine. That'll do. We're not in any danger of losing here. I was actually sort of pleasantly surprised that we were able to do so well in this event with only a 70% leader. But I said, you know what? I talk to people all the time in my videos about you got to at least try these things because they're free stones. Like, I don't have Blue Vegeta on this account. I don't plan on summoning for him. Well, I'm sorry, not summoning for him, but I don't plan on necessarily, like, picking him up with coins or anything like that. I don't think we need a super. Yeah, let's do it. We'll get him a super. Not as though we can seal or anything, but yeah, that'll work. That'll work. And then everyone gets supers. So I could get him with coins right now, and he's only 150 coins, but you know, I'm not going to have a ton of stones to play around with on the Saiyan Day banner unless we get, you know, hit top grossing 3 times or something. And I do plan on doing a multi at the end of this video. If you guys stick around till the end of the video, be looking forward to that. Because I still really want Beerus. I know that, like, you know, he's kind of, you know, yesterday's news at this point, but I did get to talk about him in one video. You know, where we talked about the Beerus and Cooler sort of dynamic, like who really is better. Let's see what Gohan takes here. Yeah, he's so strong defensively, it just does not matter. But I did get to do one video on, like, who, like, again, like, who do I think is better? And I think my final answer was at a certain point, it comes down to preference. It's like apples versus oranges. And I just feel like Cooler's versatility and his ability to get those guaranteed crits against 75% of the game is too powerful. And then when and that's when he transforms. And then he also has the potential to do 3 super attacks. And remember, he's also doing crits on normals as well against hybrid and pure Saiyans. So, you know, I don't know, man. It's hard for me to pick against my boy Cooler. That was a huge shot by INT Kid Goku. Holy moly. Yeah, if you can get crits on this dude, man, I mean, GG's. So, and actually, we are able to stick around in this event long enough to see these. I've actually gotten quite a few of these INT Gohan transformations, and then it's just game over after this. So he starts out with so much ki because this whole team is Bond of Master and Disciple. So he's going to start out with full ki every time. So that's really cool, too. But yeah, man, anyway, back to Beerus. Like, if I can pull a Beerus, like, I feel like I mean, I already have a decent account. After the 5-year anniversary, I was able to pull AGL Gohan, finally. You know, he finally came back on a banner. I was able to pull Vegito, could not pull Gogeta. I went back into that banner many times. I think I did way more stones on the Gogeta banner than I did the Vegito banner, and just got incredibly unlucky. You know, I did end up pulling 2 copies of Bardock and Guinea, and they're quite good, quite good. And then if you can get that active skill off, man, they buff the rest of your team like that. But they're surprisingly good. I went and looked up their stats again, and they're good, man. They're passive. I like it a lot. So we have one more level here. But anyway, back to Beerus. So Beerus, man, you know, you can also say, like, if you're in the Beerus camp, I do understand. He is that powerful where he can be compared to Cooler. The thing is like, he is, in my opinion, more powerful than Cooler. Like, I mean, you guys have seen probably the showcases at this point. I mean, he's hitting, you know, if you get him, like, if you do some active skill shenanigans and stuff, like you can get them, you know, like 11, 12, 13 million attack stats and shit like that. I mean, Cooler can't do that. No matter how far in the Legendary Goku event you go, he can't hit that high. Now, he could potentially do 3 super attacks for 5 million apiece, you know, but that's highly RNG based, and you'd have to have Big Bad Bosses active for that. So, you know, and then, you know, also, you know, the whole point of me saying Cooler was better is his sheer versatility is just, it can't be topped. I mean, honestly, like, I'm very disappointed I have not pulled him on the global side of the game yet. I don't think I'm going back in on the banner. After the EZA of Omega Shenron, those stones are being saved for Saiyan Day. Unless it's something that I'm not real into. I can't lie, man. Unless if they drop Super Saiyan Bardock, listen, shout out to all you Bardock fans out there. I'm not a big Bardock fan. He's never really done much for me. I'm much more into, like, the Goku and Vegeta. I'm a Goku and Vegeta fanboy for sure. And Gohan, I love Gohan, especially Ultimate Gohan. I love Ultimate Gohan, the way he just thrashes Boo. And like Super Boo at that, right? Like, he just thrashes him. But anyway, guys, I have to save my stones. I have to. At a certain point, you just have to call it quits. Not even any more singles. I'm not doing any more singles. I've done probably 4 or 5 singles, hoping to get lucky. Everyone in the comments likes to tell me how they pull them on singles. And shout out to you guys. I really am happy for you. Like, truly from the bottom of my heart, I am happy for you. That is great. Because I want you guys to see how fucking crazy Cooler is. Because I have him rainbowed on the JP side. So at the very least, I do know his, you know, his splendor. He's so good. He's so good. So I'm happy you guys pulled him. I really am. But I'm not going any deeper on the banner. I'm about, 650 stones maybe, and I'm just done. I'm done. That's a lot for me. You know, no tickets, no nothing. Oh yeah, and I got that stupid, the stupid whatever 20 unit multi-summon that I pulled nothing on. So I don't even remember if I think I pulled a couple useful dupes, but nothing really to write home about. No Dokkan Fest units. I don't think so. I think I pulled a copy of Masked Saiyan, which would be super hype. The sort of like the smoothest transition of all time there. But like, I sincerely hope this is the time for Masked Saiyan to get his EZA. When else are you going to do it? Especially if you're talking about, you know, the rumor, sort of the rumor mill is that we get Super Saiyan Bardock, man. I mean, when's a better time? I mean, you tell me. And this is the lowest HP we've ever got, by the way. But you guys tell me when a better time is. I can't think of a better time. This is it. So you drop his EZA and everyone's happy. Don't do an Extreme Z area. If you're going to do an EZ area, make it for the Bardock squad. It does look, we did get some updated assets on the Bardock squad and actually on LR Bardock. So it looks like it's possible that LR Bardock is getting an animation update for his super attack, which is hella cool. I do love that. I love that they're doing that. Now, next they need to hit up Majin Vegeta because he needs it, man. Okay, so here we go. We have fallen below 58% HP, and just as I said, we're going to be able to do this. But yeah, I think that the Bardock squad, I think they're going to be the result of an easy area, the Grade 8 Bardock squad, that is. And I think we're going to have to run all of those free-to-play Bardock units, the Bardock squad units, to do the easy area. That's just my prediction. That's what the gut is telling me. They are really, really trying to push the easy area. So, that's just, again, that's just what the gut tells me. I do sort of hope I'm wrong, but they really, really love us using our stamina to easy awaken these units. So, is what it is at this point. I'm all about easy. I do want to say this. I like easy areas when you get to use free-to-play units on them. Because I feel like, so like the INT Future Trunks one, that one was really easy. And the reason why is, what, 4 of the units you had to use, 5 of the units for free-to-play. It was just like, it was easy as pie. Speaking of easy as pie, like, you know, we just finished this without even trying, man, with a 70% leader. It just, so easy, right? Just so easy. So, oh, what did I not do? Oh, I didn't hit the time limit. That's okay. I'll go back and get that. But we do have enough for one single multi-summon. So I'm not trying to play around here. I'm going to channel my inner Havo High. So let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Code is cracked. Let's see what we can do. If this is a dud, I mean, it's a dud. Because sometimes cracking the code, you got to be in it for... Okay, so that's not a combo. So unless we get a Zeno or something here. Yep. So sometimes the cracking the code, you have to wait for the delay. Sometimes it takes one whole turn. I would have liked a God there. That would have been nice. But this is not looking promising. Nothing saying we won't pull Beerus or Whis, but it doesn't look good at this point. Yep, no fake out. And a Yamcha. And a Dr. Garo. Okay. Yep, this was trash. Complete trash. These have been my last, like, few multis have just been all SRs and Rs and then one SSR at the end. So, and there we go. INT Mai, who I already have rainbowed on this account. Slap a like for the shaft. Slap a like for this EZA. It was super easy. You know, I would definitely recommend if you guys have a JP account, you guys should be able to grind this up. I mean, assuming you have some Dokkan Awakened units at least. And consider subscribing if you're new. I'm trying to bring you guys new content every single day. And be on the lookout for my sort of EZA guide for Omega Shenron. It's going to be the easiest EZA you've ever done. Catch you in the next one. Later.